What's up, everybody? I hope everyone is doing well. Today is Tuesday. Y'all keeping warm because I know it's cold. It's cold as ice out here, man. It's -8 degrees. But before we get into it, it's your girl, Coach K, your favorite career coach, and I have not one, not two, but three work from home remote jobs. And of course, they're all six figures because that's what I do. I don't do the minimum wage. I don't do the 30, 40, 50, $60,000 jobs on this channel. Okay. Why? Because it's 2025 and we are trying to get that bag. Y'all trying to take trips, y'all trying to buy cars, y'all trying to buy houses, and I'm not going to say it's impossible to do, you know, on a salary that's less than six figures, but I mean, why not? Why not try to go get that bag? Now, I have a job today that is completely remote. Of course, it's six figures. And guess what? You don't need, if you have a background, it's okay. You don't need a degree. Let me say that again. I have a six-figure remote job that is okay. If you have a background, please apply. But first, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. My information is in the description bar below. Okay? Let's see. So, we're going to talk about our first job is with Home Depot. It's a product manager. The PM position is responsible for delivering business value to drive sales, improve efficiency, and improve customer satisfaction through the production of quality products. Within their designated enterprise product line, PMs focus on delivering incremental value by driving product changes and working closely with the team of developers, designers, and business partners. They support in depth business reviews, communicate and present across all levels of the organization, and support cross functional product teams. 40% strategy and planning gains a thorough understanding of customer and associate needs, both existing and potential, and uses that knowledge to help deliver enterprise products that provide Home Depot customers and associates with an unparalleled shopping experience. Translate business goals and end user needs into product strategy, communicates direction and product priorities to the development team, other matrix teams, and third party partners. Identifies goals, metrics, and analysis to determine product value, continually making recommendations and refinements to the product backlog based on learnings. Conduct user end research to help identify user stories and help determine minimal viable product. So forgive me, y'all. I have a little tickle in my throat. It's -8 here, so we bundle up, man. We try not to freeze over here. Um, so this position is would be great if you have any type of um, I would say technical skills. If you're familiar with user testing, user interface testing, if you've done an implementation, you know, you're the type of person that knows how to write a SQL query, right? You guys get where I'm going with this. This is also a good role if you come from an educational background, project management, business analytics. It's a lot of different ways that um, you can apply and obtain a position like this, but you have to know how to write your resume. And that's where my services come in. I tell you guys, book a call with me, book a session, let's put our heads together. We do an assessment. We can figure out, based on your um, education or lack thereof, experience or lack thereof, and figure out how you can um, get into a position to apply for these roles that are paying six figures. It's not that hard, y'all. I need y'all to get out your own way and stop being negative Nelly. Stop listening to negative Nancy, you know what I'm saying, and negative Ned over there telling you what you can and can't do because that's what somebody else is projecting that they mess and they problems, onto you. We're not doing that. It's 2025. I need to see everybody get that bag. Okay. So Let's go forward. Partners with finance to understand financial needs and assist in the creation of business plans for new opportunities. Monitors research as well as competitive landscape to recommend the best solutions and ensure that products remain or become best in class. Evaluates research, market analysis, or industry innovations and technology platforms to recommend the best possible solution. Okay, 30% delivery and execution. One thing I like about Home Depot and how they structure their jobs, they kind of let you know um, how they give you an idea of how much of one thing or another you will be doing. You know how they have these broken into percentages. You know that kind of gives you a helpful idea. Ensure product is aligned with company, stakeholder, and end user priorities to drive sales, improve efficiency, and improve customer satisfaction. Documents, reviews, and ensures that all quality and change control standards are met. Formulates, tests, and refines assumptions and hypotheses through user research and testing. Creates, prioritize, and accepts other user stories. Incorporate them into release planning. Makes product decisions, that drive value on a daily basis. Identifies pros, cons, issues, obstacles, dependencies, and value associated with features and enhancements. Participates in stand-ups, iteration planning sessions, product demos, and retrospectives. So, um, if anyone is unfamiliar, a stand-up is it's like or the new modern term for a daily huddle, and folks usually your home team will get in a meeting, and maybe the manager or supervisor will let everybody know what needs to be done, and then you guys kind of go around the room, and everybody talks about what's on their plate, if they have bandwidth and the ETA on whatever it is that they're working on. Condenses complex technical concepts into non-technical language for stakeholders. So this is a skill that is going to be paramount, especially if you are looking to obtain one of these six-figure positions. And I say that because it's not enough to just be, good at your job or good at the product that you're managing, right? You have to be able to communicate with not only your team, you have to be able to communicate with um, senior and executive leadership, because they speak a different language. um, and the same thing goes with the IT department. They speak a different language, and the operations department has their own language, right? So they mean for you to be able to talk to everybody, figure out what everybody's needs are, and reiterate that to everyone so that everyone is um, on the same page. Okay, 30% people. Fosters collaboration with team members, engineering, your user experience designers, etc., to drive value and collectively identify and resolve impediments. Acts as a proponent of modern software development practices, advocates for the end user and stakeholder by empathizing with and understanding user needs and becoming the domain expert. Regularly works with the product team to continuously assess progress, disseminate lessons learned, and understand next steps. Manages cross-functional team and stakeholder expectations to execute on product strategy, provides education to requesters to determine prioritization based on tangible benefits and or user experience, exhibit active listening. This is important, you guys. I can't stress this enough. I have been in so many meetings just over the years where people really have listened. Do you guys know what being an active listener is? You know, if I tell somebody I need help and you say, okay, you need help, part of active listening is say, well, okay, if I don't specify what I need help with, you got to say, well, what do you need help with? How can I help you with what you need help with? You know what I'm saying? Like, be an active listener. Just don't be sitting in the meetings, lollygagging. You actually have to be present, right? Because especially, listen, especially when you are, say you get a role, maybe this is going to be your first management job, right? But you can do it. You have the skills to do it, right? We manage homes, we manage households, you know what I'm saying? We manage our own finances, so everybody can essentially um, manage. Being a leader is a bit different, right? So part of being a successful leader and a successful um, manager is a part of active listening, right? You will be surprised at what you know if you just shut up and listen sometimes. That means actually paying attention to what's being said. If you got to take notes, take notes. I know a lot of you guys like to use a OneNote and you want to use the stuff that you got on your phone, but sometimes you take out a piece of pen, a piece of paper and a pen and just jot things down. You know what I'm saying? Go back and review them after you get out of the meeting. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all free gems right now. This is how you be successful at a job, especially when you kind of that you can do it, but let's be real. Sometimes you get a new job and you're like, yeah, what I'm saying, I know I can do this job, but oh, you know what I'm saying, I'm a little nervous because there's some things and there's some products that I've never used, you know what I'm saying? And you want to remain coachable, trainable, but at the same time, people need to have some level of confidence in you, right? And if you don't have that, and if you're not exuding that, how are they going to take you seriously? Okay, that was your free functionality job tip today, right? Now, this is let's get into the requirements. Minimum minimum qualifications, meaning at least if you're 18 years of age and you are permitted to legally work in the US, okay, you qualify. Now, let's get into the preferred qualifications. 1 to 3 years of relevant experience working as a PM in a modern software development based enterprise environment, demonstrated experience with modern software development, product management practices, and agile methodologies, specifically the extreme programming principles of pair programming, test driven development, and continuous deployment. Experience working in a fast paced, fluid environment where priorities shift on a regular basis, experience communicating with and influencing functional technical team members at all levels in the organization, experience working as a part of a collaborative, cross-functional, modern software design and development team, experience creating, prioritize, and accepting user stories, experience conducting user research and testing to understand needs, experience identifying goals, metrics, and analytics to measure product value, experience conducting competitive research and analysis, right? That's not hard. These are not hard skills. If you've been in the workforce, you know what I'm saying, at least 3 years, you probably have these skills. Minimum education. The knowledge, skills, and abilities technically or typically acquired through the completion of a high school diploma and or GED, right? Minimum 1 year of experience. Now, let's go ahead and get into the competencies here. Um, I'll just highlight some key ones. You guys can come back and read all of them in its entirety. Um, Business insight, collaborates, communicates, customer focus, drives results, impersonal savvy, nimble learning, organizational savvy, situational adaptability, plans and aligns, right? Now, let's get into how much this job pays, but first go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get all of my updates because I'm always dropping six-figure remote jobs, okay? This job pays $160,000. Do y'all see this here? This is the minimum. 90,000. 90,000 is the minimum, right? So that's like you barely you barely made the cut. So we're going to start you out with 90,000, but up to 160,000, I mean, that's pretty sweet. And you're not really doing a whole lot of work. Like this job description, this job description, man, oh man, I be telling you guys all the time. Let me give you an example. I worked with a young man last week, right? And he's, I think he was 24 years old. He's got twins on the way, and he's like, man, I need a better job. You know what I'm saying? I got I got two kids coming at once. Like this isn't what I signed up for, man. But I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta figure some stuff out. So I said, okay, well, what are you doing right now? And he said, he's been a shift leader at White Castle, for 4 years. And I said, so you've just been shift leader. Like, have you applied to be manager? Store manager? And he's like, no, I don't, I just have I barely finished high school, and I'm like, okay, so, but you finished, and we went through his day to day, and, brother had a lot of skills. And I'm like, look at how this resume looks once we pinned everything down on paper. And he was like, man, I didn't really think about it like that. You have to, not only is he, well, he's a shift leader, right? So, um, even though he does his share of management duties, he's still working, right? So that's multitasking. You have to complete your tasks, you have to manage a team of however many folks is there, maybe 10, 15 people, um, at one time on your shift. You have to be able to deal with angry customers when they take too long for their food, because I don't know. Listen, if anybody's been to White Castle, they always got a line. Even when they don't have a line, you still gotta wait. And you be sitting there like, okay, I just ordered like 4 burgers and an onion ring. Why is it taking me 25 minutes, right? So you gotta be able to deal with customers complaining, and you just have to be quick on the draw, especially when you work in customer service, and you in management and food service, right? So we got his resume together. And he was just amazed at how different, the resume we crafted together is from what he was sending out here, and he wasn't giving himself a lot of credit. And that's what a lot of you guys do. Y'all don't give yourselves credit. Stop thinking about, what you don't have, and focus on what you do have and what you do know, and expound on it. Okay. Because at some point, you got to stop making excuses for yourself. It is plenty of people out here. And this is especially to my African American folks and other minorities. But I'm speaking, as an African American woman myself. Look, it's a lot of folks out here that we are competing against that have a head up, they have a leg up, they got a foot in, a half leg in the door, and we're lagging behind. So you guys have to learn how to think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Look for these minimum qualifications. Do you meet the requirements? You know what I'm saying? Know the difference between preferred and what's required. You know what I'm saying? And don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get intimidated. Nothing beats a failure but a try. You are going to get that six-figure job if that's what you're putting your mind to. Okay. I tell you guys, book a coaching session with me today. Stop lagging. Stop second guessing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Look, we pay money for what we want to pay, because a lot of y'all right now is still in credit card debt from Christmas. And now, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of folks out here that's, well, I'm just waiting on my taxes, you know what I'm saying, to try to catch up. No, you thinking in a place of lack. I've told you guys before, there is no lack in my house. There is no lack in my life. Okay, let's get into it. So, that was your product manager job. Let's go on to now. This next one, y'all, is with Cash App. Um, and I was kind of excited to see this, and y'all gonna know why in a minute. Okay, let's get into the role. This is for the head of risk operations quality management. So again, if you're someone that has auditing experience, you've done implementations, maybe you're in accounting, economics, you have a bit of a math background, you're in management, you're done project management, product management, all of those things, education, you know, um, go ahead and check this out, okay? All right. Cash App's mission is to redefine the world's relationship with money to make it more relatable, instantly available, and universally accessible. Excuse me. And the Cash Customer Operations Quality Management Program plays a key role in bringing the mission to life for our customers. The CCO quality management team role is to monitor customer interactions from our voice messaging, mail, and social channels and measure adherence to business level processes, procedures, and regulatory requirements to ensure our business interactions are compliant and deliver an exceptional customer service. That was like a super long sentence that they put together. That just threw me off, y'all. Okay, we're looking for a highly skilled quality management leader capable of designing, implementing, and managing a comprehensive quality program for cash app risk operations. RO is responsible for manual review and action on customer accounts across multiple areas: access, identity, and controls, banking operations, complaints, and disputes. So, you know, again, if you're in the finance role, revenue cycle, banking, auditing, risk, um, take a look at this position. All right. Let's go down into what you're going to be doing. You will identify and manage existing and emerging risks that stem from business activities, ensure quality standards and are adhered to in accordance with internal policies and regulatory requirements. Work in collaboration with customer success, risk, and other functional teams with Block. Serve as a source of knowledge for quality assurance expectations and processes to the level of cash leadership. Develop and measure key performance indicators of team performance in the areas of efficiency, quality, and team calibration. Work cross-functionally within the Cash App organization, using data to identify trends, promote key initiatives, and remove barriers to success. Treat quality assurance as a product at Cash App, improving and iterating on the internal and external customer experiences. Lead end-to-end project plans and ensure delivery of essential success plans. Scale the quality assurance team by capitalizing on opportunities for increased efficiency, deriving productivity plans, and maintaining an appropriate headcount as the cash business scales. Ensure risk associated with business activities are effectively identified, measured, and monitored. Access metrics to measure the growth and performance of the team, providing insights and reports. Use these metrics and assessments to improve team performance through behavioral coaching. You now let's talk a little bit about what we just read and about the metrics and behavioral coaching. Does that not sound like a teacher? Does that not sound like an educator? Hell, even a tutor. You know, education is one of the quickest ways or fields that you can transition out of into another role, you know. And we all know what teachers make. Unfortunately, teachers and educators, don't make what they actually should be making. But um, unfortunately, that's just how the US system values our teachers, right? Which is why you have a decrease in folks going into education, which, it's not like it was years ago, even when I was in school. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a lot of parents that are actually willing to work with um, the teacher, as they should. They just kind of blame the teacher for, maybe their kids not doing as well, as they would like, right? So a lot of teachers, unfortunately, they like, oh, either I need a part-time job or, I got to figure something else out. And I've helped a few um, educators, you know what I'm saying, through my coaching sessions. And, we have crafted some stellar six-figure resumes. You know what I'm saying? And we go through it's a very thorough process. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can go ahead, be a part of that. My information is linked in the bio. It's also in the chat. Okay. See the opportunity in every challenge and develop structured plans to create solutions to essential support projects to help scale them, communicate an inspiring vision and sense of purpose, helping leads and team members understand the connection between their work and their end goal. Um, Build constructive relationships with all team members, up, down, sideways, inside, and outside of the organization. Mentor team members and other leaders by providing learning opportunities that are following development plans and our goals. Okay, now this is what they want you to have. 10 years of work experience, within quality management is required. 5 years of direct experience leading and developing other leaders. 4 years of experience with the banking risk operations related back office functions such as disputes, fraud, complaints management. So for my healthcare workers that are in billing, you guys are in revenue cycle management, you guys are billing analysts, right? Hell, even coders, because you guys have to have a fine eye, right, when you're putting that invoice together. Experience in data analysis, interpreting data, deriving insights, and presenting to executive leadership. Experience building and scaling customer support operations, particularly in a dynamic, fast-paced startup or tech environment. Excellent written verbal communication skills and a passion for Cash App. Now you go into the even better, right? You guys can go into detail about the even better because this is not, it's a plus, but it's not required, right? We are focused on what's required here, okay? Um, it tells you technologies we use and teach, and this is what I like about Cash App. Cash App is, they're kind of big on training and staff development. So if you know how to use Google Suite, Salesforce, Observe AI, Auto QA, Notion, Snowflake, SQL, great, right? But if not, they'll also teach you. You know, and that's something to remember too. Every role that you get, they have to train you on the system. So, if you see something you're like, oh, I'm not sure, don't, no, they're going to train you because they want you to be successful. Okay. Now, let's get into the pay. This job pays 297,000. See, you guys weren't expecting that when you tuned in today. I know you weren't. I know you weren't. This job pays 297,000. That's almost $300,000, y'all. Just to review some reports, do some cross analysis, you know what I'm saying, and some team building. I mean, in a nutshell, like this job ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not that difficult, okay? So um you guys know what to do. If your resume is subpar, I hate to say that, but look, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's 2025. I gotta be real with y'all out here. Your resumes are just ditch the old rusty, crusty resumes. They're outdated. They're not in the correct form. You guys are not highlighting yourselves as you should. You don't list all of your skills. Some of you guys don't have dates on your resume. A lot of it is out of whack. You got these different fonts. Like, let me take care of that for you, okay? That's what Coach K is here for. You know what I'm saying? Career development, but I'm also here to help you get that six-figure job in 2025. Okay. Now, this drum roll, please. Brrr, this is the job that you all tuned in for. As I promised, this job is completely remote. It pays six figures. And if you have a background or a felony, they said it's okay for you to apply. This company is called Pirate Ship. They're looking for a director of customer support. Now, look, I'm going to just tell you right off the bat. Managing and directing a customer service department ain't that hard. You know what I'm saying? It's about being professional. It's about being service oriented. It's about making that or at least trying to make that customer, happy and feel valued. Okay, in a nutshell, right? We've all been customers, so we should all know what that feels like when we're not being mistreated or when we're getting subpar service or, we call someone and we reach out to help and we can't get a direct answer. We've all everybody has been there before. We've all gotten poor service and we've all received excellent service, right? So being a director, being in that leadership position, this is something that you guys should be able to handle. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all can, because that's why you tuned in, right? Okay. Every e-commerce business deserves the cheapest shipping rates. That's why Pirate Ship's simple shipping software levels the playing field for small businesses, giving them free access to the deepest shipping discounts with no fees or hidden costs. We're currently on the lookout for an exceptional pirate to join our crew as quartermaster, otherwise known as a director of customer experience to us here at Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a remote first company, and like any jolly crew of pirates, we operate in casual and creative atmosphere where everyone's ideas are welcome and having fun is encouraged. We offer competitive pay, exceptional benefits, and the opportunity to tell people you're a pirate. And when they ask what you do, as Steve Jobs says, it's more fun to be a pirate than to join the Navy. Okay, so let's get into what you'll be doing. Manage and mentor the CX management team, providing guidance, performance feedback, and professional development opportunities. Excuse me, foster a collaborative and supportive environment among management, encouraging teamwork and knowledge sharing. Maintain clear performance exceptions for individuals and CX teams, conducting evaluations and providing feedback. Collaborate the recruitment and other internal teams on hiring and onboarding new crew members to the department. Okay. Um, Now, this talks about team building. Ensure that the team delivers on world brand class, high C service to all pirate ship customers across multiple channels through inspirational, value-driven leadership. Own and enter Own and iterate internal controls, assessing quality delivery, conducting regular reviews of customer experiences, identifying opportunities for improvement, and implementing proactive solutions. Collaborate closely with management teams to uphold and consistent delivery of exceptional service, adhering to CS best practices and company policies, developing internal programming and workshops to inspire alignment to brand delivery. Draft, implement, execute, and maintain policies and procedures to enhance the handling of customer conversations, serve as an escalation point for complex customer issues, and provide guidance to equip team members with the tools and knowledge to tackle complexities with efficiency and expertise. Chart a strategic role. Collaborate with the VP and CX to develop and execute strategic plans to improve customer service operations, drive efficiency, and inspire creativity. Generate comprehensive reports on key performance metrics, leveraging data-driven insights to provide actionable recommendations in optimizing team performance, lead the development and continuous improvement of customer service process and technology to enhance service delivery, especially as it relates to our quality management and delivery. Collaborate cross-functionally to address customer feedback and enhance product service offerings, and contribute to special projects in coordination with senior leadership team. Now there's the analytics and decision making part. Develop data analytics initiatives to access performance, customer satisfaction, and operational efficiency within the CX team in partnership with CX analysts. Utilize data and trends to inform decision making processes, create actionable items, and make recommendations for performance improvements. Analyze customer interactions across all channels to identify trends, areas for improvement, and opportunities for automation or process optimization. Use data visualization and reporting tools to communicate findings and performance trends with senior leadership and cross functional teams, ensuring data accuracy and accessibility. Implement data driven solutions to optimize team workflows, agent performance, and customer satisfaction, fostering a culture of continuous improvement across the department. Okay, you guys can read the rest of these. Let's get to requirements and minimum qualifications. At least 5 years of management experience in customer support or a similar capacity, preferable in a remote or startup environment. Y'all, y'all have no excuse to apply for this job. Okay. 5 years of management experience and customer support. I'm talking to everybody that's working at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Macy's, Dillard's, Jiffy Lube, okay? Um, I mean, J&J's Fish, Harold's Chicken, Brown's Chicken and Waffles. You know what I'm saying? The Waffle House, Raleigh's. You know, this is pretty. You can work a lot of different roles into this when it comes to your requirements and um, minimum qualifications. Okay, what I tell y'all, y'all got to think outside the box and you got to get creative with your skills. Do not sell yourself short in 2025. Stop doing that. Okay, proven track record of data driven decision making and analytical skills, high emotional intelligence and proficiency in change management, exceptional communication skills, especially in chat based channels, strategic planning and project management abilities, intermediate to advanced computer skills, preferably with Mac. So again, I don't want to hear, I don't know how to work a Mac, or I have an Android. I don't have an iPhone. What did I just say previously? What did I tell you? See, y'all got to participate in active listening. Every job trains you. Okay, always remember that ability to work independently in a remote environment. And then they have, bonus points, additional years of management or senior leadership, especially in a remote environment, expertise in e-commerce, um, and supervising teams that support customers using a software platform. Now, this job pays $150,000 to $170,000 plus a performance-based bonus. Let me say that again for y'all in the back because I don't think y'all heard me. This pays between $150,000 to $170 yearly plus a performance-based bonus. Okay, and you get benefits. They give you parental leave, full 12 weeks parents for the birth, adoption, or foster placement of a child. So when you see parental leave, this is in addition to maternity leave, right? Obviously, women have babies and we get maternity leave, but this is for men or, partners, if you want to be politically correct, um, as well. You can take 12 weeks for that, right? They give you a home office stipend reimbursement, $1,500 for the purchase of a new desk and chair, and they've got some other stuff down here, right? Now, look at this. No degree, no problem. We value experience of all kinds. Okay? We provide, we value experience of all kinds. Zero tolerance for discrimination. Okay? And this is what I really wanted you guys to focus on. Before candidates officially set sail with pirate ship, we do conduct a post offer pre employment background check. But don't worry, Pirate Ship is all about second chances. We proudly considered qualified applicants with prior arrest or conviction records. All right. So there you have it. I don't want to hear no excuses about why y'all can't make that bag, why y'all can't make, you know, six-figure jobs. I don't want nobody saying, "Oh, ain't nobody hiring out here," and I can't, I don't have this, and I don't have. Listen, get out of y'all own way. Get out of your own way. You guys got credit card bills, you know what I'm saying? Y'all struggling to make ends meet. Car insurance is going up. Rent and mortgages, I mean, well, the price of rent is just, I mean, it has just skyrocketed, you know what I'm saying, within the last 2 years. So hopefully things will get better for us. You know, we gonna have to ride this next 4 years out and see what happens. But I will tell you one thing: you guys need to be trying to figure out how you gonna get a six-figure job and get up on that food chain. Okay. Stop living in a place of lack. Stop selling yourself short. Stop getting in your way. Stop making these excuses. Stop putting off for tomorrow what you can do today. And that's book a coaching session with me, or you can just go ahead and book the resume kit yourself. Get my DIY resume kit and you can do it yourself. But at any rate, all of my information is in the description, is in the chat box below. Um, I hope you all are doing well, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.